Okay, all set to go. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And that one's a little bit low. And we're underway here in the home opener. There's a strike at the knees. And a count 1-1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
And that's outside. Full count now.
Full count.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Reese Hines now at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Lorenzen in his 10th season, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade. Oh, and a great stop from his backside, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Got him swinging. 2 away. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Albies. Over to first. That ends the frame. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Nick Lodolo.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. The batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
In the air, right side of the infield. Lunging, but it gets down.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always
Batting
make you
third,
smile.
the
Kind of
third
just
baseman,
punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Austin Riley, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Struck him out swinging. Went back to the slurve, and it was the right choice.
The right fielder.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls. 1 strike.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
2-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ozzie Albies stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No one can get there. It falls in. Tatis rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw, and he's out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. Back here in Kansas City, here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. There's the strike. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one to first. Takes it himself out and quickly 1 away in the second. Here's Jose Trevino.
Batting 6.
Hey, Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him. Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. There's a swing and a drive. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Next pitch is outside. In the air, right side. Tatis. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Now a chance for Matt McLean.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Matt McLean.
And that's in there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back, Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
And they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
The Royals improving by 30 wins may have surprised people around baseball. I think it's a good sign how disappointed they were being eliminated by the Yankees.
You know, Boog, they really believed they were good enough to keep playing in the ALCS and beyond. They'll need to see some more of that confidence this year if they want to make another run in the postseason.
And now Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fraley really on his horse for it and makes the grab. 2 down. Dyrone Blanco steps in for the Royals.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
And there's the strike. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top half of the third inning at the plate. Spencer Steer. Lorenzen back to work. And there's a foul ball. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Struck out looking his first time. Pasquantino steps on the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Reese Hines, the next to hit, reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. And downstairs. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Finish him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Inside. Ball 1. Popped in the air. Left field. Puts it away for the out. Back to the top of the
batter,
lineup.
number
Now
7.
here's Bobby Witt
Shortstop,
Jr.
Bobby
He's 0 for 1.
Witt Jr.
First
Ball.
pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. The next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses. Now 2-0. That
Ball
one drifts
inside.
inside. Draws the
Ball
walk
4.
there.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it.
The
Now he
batter,
has somebody to
number
worry
7.
about over at first.
Designated hitter.
Here's Profar
Derek
down.
Nunn.
1 for 1 with a single and a run
Profar.
scored so far. Profar gets a piece there. Man at first, 1 away. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated
0-2.
hitter. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
So here's Riley now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1
Witt
ball,
at
2
second.
strikes.
Profar at first. 1 gone. Over to second for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Start of the 4th.
Leading off for the
Digging
Reds,
in.
the
Jamer
third baseman,
Candelario.
number 3, Jamer Candelario.
Ball 1. No strikes.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and
1
those
ball,
chases
1
are
strike.
turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Back foot slider struck him
The
out.
first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freeman.
0 for 1 so far. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. And Freeman is retired. And here is T.J. Friedel.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Now
up
it's
for the
Fernando
Royals,
Tatis
The
Jr.
right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
This guy who grew up in big league
Junior.
clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
upstairs. Next offering down in the dirt. Center field. Friedel drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Albies in his 8th season, 28 years old. And he's a native of Curacao. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just off the inside edge. Ripped on a line. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Little chopper rolls foul. Albies at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. On the inside corner for called strike 3. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Fly to left his first time. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No ball.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Right through there for his strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Not even close there. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Misses inside. 2-1. High fly ball out into left center field. Blanco makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Jake Fraley. Flied to right his first time. That one misses in the dirt. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground right side. And foul ball. That's off the mark. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
All over that one right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part.
Now pitching for
righty reliever out of the pen, James MacArthur.
66.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-1. One down. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Relay to second.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now here is Ellie De La Cruz. That's the third. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. And now ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Reese Hines. 1 for 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hunter Harvey comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a swing and a miss there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses. And the count is 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And now Jamer Candelario 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Steer on second. De La Cruz on at first with 2 down. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right through there for a strike. Base hit center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Isbell, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To Elliott, second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, and not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Carlos Estevez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. And ball 1.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, And that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Line drive and foul ball. On the ground to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now batting.
So up next, T.J. Friedl. Swinging a foul out of play. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Two outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Jose Trevino. He is singled and he is flied to left. And that one is lifted in the air. Blanco on the move to the gap. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the DH, Jurickson Profar. Lodolo back to work. A little bit low.
That's a ball.
And that's ball
Too low.
one. Hines on the move. Makes the grab. One up, one down. Here comes Austin Riley.
Batting.
The entire defense, infield and outfield, shifted to the left. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Up and in, and a count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one hops against the fence. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Ball.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. And another ball with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. De La Cruz. And they take care of Tatis for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
second
out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Albies in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Riley stands at second with two gone. And that one fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the top of the seventh, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Estevez, a 6'6" righty, 275 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
McLean in the box again. Takes the strike. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one is back. Goodbye, home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1. So now the DH spot, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Daniel Lynch. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Lynch.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. 1 for 3. There goes Ellie. Pitch outside. High leg. Safe at second. And he easily steals the bag. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls. No strike.
Just missed.
Off the plate.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now here is Jamer Candelario. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fought off foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, left field, Blanco. He's got it, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City. Salvador Perez.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 43, Alexis Diaz.
And he deals. Outside low. Ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball. 1 strike.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. Hines on the move. And there's 1 away. And next up for the Royals, Dairon Blanco.
Dairon Blanco.
Just missed. There's the swing and a miss. Perez over at first with 1 away. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. And now it's
Now
Kyle
batting,
Isbell.
center fielder.
You talk about
Kyle
elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the
Isbell.
diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much runner takes off, ball misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw, save! And a slider misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one to first. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
And the first offering is not close. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, center field. Isbell gets under it. And there's one down. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Jose Trevino. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Relay throw to second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
The batter, the left fielder,
runner at
Jake
second, 2 down.
Fraley.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Barlow.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
2-1.
And that's off the inside edge. They're down 3-1.
1 strike.
In the air, right field. Hines pulls it down. 1 down.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game because the pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs. I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Profar stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
No strikes.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Way
Ball
high.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here is Austin Riley.
Riley.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Now 1 out to right. And that will fall. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now Fernando Tatis Jr. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball.
No
2
fair
strikes.
right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, number
Here
1.
is Ozzie
Second
Albies up to
baseman,
hit.
Ozzie Albies.
And that's
No.
downstairs. And that is ball 1. Tying run at the plate. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the
1-2.
jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Back here in Kansas
off for the
City,
Reds,
new inning getting
the second
started.
baseman,
In now for the
Matt
Reds, Matt McClain.
McClain.
Lynch back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Spencer Steer.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Here.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Having a
Now
really
batting,
nice game here. That's his
shortstop,
second
Ellie
extra base hit.
De
When
La
you can turn a
Cruz.
ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit.
Well struck left field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? That one felt good. It's 6-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Next for Cincinnati, Reese Hines. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even
Now
though it
batting,
probably
the
doesn't
third
feel like
baseman,
it. You hit the
Gamer
ball hard, but it doesn't
Candelario.
always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Last
Royals,
chance for the
the
home
catcher,
team. Now here
Salvador.
is Salvador Perez.
Perez. Now pitching for the Reds, number 23, Graham Ashcraft.
High in the air, out to right. Hines settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. One away. So up next,
The first
Vinny
baseman, number
Pasquantino.
9,
0 for
Vinny
3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Pasquantino.
Almost got him.
Here.
Fly ball center field. Friedel brings it in, and there's 2 away.
The
So
left
it's their
fielder,
last
number
chance in this one.
24,
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
It might be time to
0-2.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The Royals down to their final strike. Trevino gathers, throws to first. In time ball game, and the strikeout ends it. 6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire